Day 431, blue skies, another 69 days, and we're at 500 days, which is like half of 1,000, which is amazing. In the field now, for this, where the sunflowers are going, it is quite dry. Unfortunately, Sam didn't do the headlands last night, so we're gonna have to work them straight away and see if that dries enough, because we don't want them sticky for turning. Because the drill's on 25cm rows, that's fine for cereals, but for the sunflower maize, we don't want you to be able to see down the rows, so we're going to sow it in 2 directions. So that basically means that we're going to be turning in two sort of all 4 corners of the field, which is a bit of a shame. So we're going to sort that out now. Hopefully it'll dry off. I don't know whether we use our disc or we just go and borrow Bill and Joe's, or we just roll it. We're just still debating which is the best thing to do. Got a bit of headache today. I don't know whether it's a stress of going to IKEA or because I didn't drink enough water yesterday. But I woke up at like 5:20 with a headache, had some paracetamol, and been like really hard to try and shake it off, but hopefully it'll go in a bit. Now I've got some fresh air, so we'll get drilling hopefully. Where the car park is, we've got like this bit of a divot down here. Just going to go as close as we can with the sumo and try and blend it in, so that we don't have this sort of trip hazard. See if it works now. That's better. A little bit there, but it's not too bad. The rest of it's pretty good now. Do another pass there and it shouldn't be too bad. There we go. It's alright that. Quick roundabout update. Doesn't seem to be anything happening other than everyone stood outside the cabins at 8:30. This is where the track was that we've took up to make the car park, obviously. Sam's just sumoing it now, levelling it off. Seems to be doing a bad job. It's alright that, isn't it? See what it looks like inside the boiler. So because that auger had jammed and snapped, all the ash filled up under them plates there and then causes the bubble up on the top there, see? Chris is just cleaning it out now, going to relay them and clean out underneath, because that comes out from the bottom auger down there. The ash from under there. There's them plates there, they look them up. Quick roundabout update. There's 2 vans just arrived with a mini digger. There's nothing particularly going on. Offices. A load of plant parked up. That's the compound. Let's have a look what's happening with the actual roundabouts being built. So we've got no one actually working. We've got a little bit of a pile of stone, some sewer rings gone in maybe. Not a soul doing any work though. Same that side as well, nothing there. I'm here now just about to spray this field with wheat with fungicide to protect it, and I've just found this is what we're protecting it from. If it focuses, that's yellow rust, so it's like a fungus now started to breed on the leaf. So I've only found one like that, but it just shows you that it is about. So what we don't want it to do is to spread through the whole plants, all of them. Anyway, the rest look pretty clean, so it's not focusing, is it? There you go. I'm going to focus now. There you go. Yeah, so the rest are pretty clean, to be fair, and it does look well. There's a little bit of tipping from the fertilizer, which is them sort of white bits there on the screen now. But yeah, we definitely don't want that to get going through the crop. That's basically caused by our climate, you know, the damp and the moist atmosphere most of the time. The wind can blow it through as well, and then obviously now we've got heat as well. It's like ideal damp, wet, warm weather for fungus to rip through a crop, and the whole thing could go orange. The leaves would die and they couldn't photosynthesize, and then you just literally have no yield and it just die off. So what I'm putting on now is a bit like a vaccine. It'll protect it for the next sort of 3 weeks to stop that happening, and then in 3 weeks time, if the weather's still similar, we'll probably have to do something like that again, go through again with another fungicide. This is KWS Zayat. It's supposed to be quite disease resistant, to be honest. And I don't know whether you can see properly, but it's got like a cloudy green colour to it, which is a bit of a protectant on its leaf, and that's supposed to make it resistant to different things. So there used to be a variety a few years ago called Stig that was the same. It used to grow with this sort of like cloudy haze to it, and that would protect it. So I presume this is some sort of relation down the line. Yeah, we're just putting the fungicide on it now. I don't know whether anyone saw the moon last night, but talking of the moon, it's actually Neil Armstrong's birthday today. Not the Neil Armstrong that landed on the moon, but the Neil Armstrong that watched the videos. Unless the Neil Armstrong that landed on the moon watches these videos, I don't know. It's also Lee Sutton's birthday as well. He said he's spending the day washing his sprayer out because I made him feel bad for not washing out too many times before he goes on to different things, and he's paranoid now about killing his wheat. So he's giving it extra 3 or 4 rinses today, when he don't normally do 2. Most of the farmers watching will probably know this, but basically there's only really about one supplier left in the world that produces most of the fertilizer, and because of that they can dictate the price to everyone. So what they do around this time of year, or normally a few weeks later, they come out with a fertilizer price. They say order it now, and that's your discounted price. If you don't order it, you're going to put it up. Anyway, so they came out with a price about 48 hours ago, and it's obviously not selling. So now they've basically told all the suppliers that supply at 3:30 today we're going to withdraw that price, and then the next price is going to be higher. Now that's basically just pure ripping people off, because there's no reasoning why it's going to go up by £10 or £5 a tonne. It's just like, you know, we've decided that in 48 hours if you're not ordering it, it's tough, and we're going to put it back up. So what we all need to do is go, no, we're not having that price, it's too expensive, you're taking the piss, reduce the price, and then we'll buy some. Unfortunately though, some people panic and buy it, and that's the problem. I won't be buying any of it, and to be honest I won't be buying any of that particular brand of fertiliser anyway, because I don't think it's very kind to the soil, and I believe urea is better at the first dose, which is unfortunately imported, but it doesn't matter. That's the way I'm going to play it. But for some reason every year farmers put up with this bullish sales tactic and order it, whereas if we all just stood together and went, no, if that's your price, sod ya, we're going to buy all from somewhere else, or we're going to buy imported Poolan, which is maybe Poland or whatever, then you'd have to think, hold on a second, we're going to have to do something about it here. But unfortunately we don't. We all go, oh no, what are we going to do when we buy it? Or some do, and then we all know that the price is too high. Anyway, I won't be buying any early at all, because I don't believe it's a good price. I'll wait, and also that affects the urea price as well. I'll be buying it when I normally do, which is in November, and I'll order it in November to be delivered January and paid later that year. I won't be going, oh no, I'm going to commit now to a load of fertiliser delivered in the summer when it's going to be away and pay a premium for it, when all I'm doing is helping the factory keep running. There's not a big enough discount for that to work for me at all. I've just finished spraying at the other farm. I'm now on my way back to the main farm. We now want to get the drill ready for drilling sunflowers, and the electric's gone off, and it's electric roller shutter door, and the door's shut, and the pedestrian door you can't get through because we put panels there so that we can fill the shed higher, so we can't go in and manually open it either. So it looks like we're going to have an early dinner while we wait for the power to come back on, and then we can carry on with the day's work. Got the generator out now, I'm just going to wire up and see if that works. I knew if I messed with the generator the power would come back on, but if I didn't mess with the generator then we'd be waiting for it. Anyway, the power's back on now, so I'm going to get the door open before it goes off again. We're setting the drill up now so that we can drill fertiliser and sunflowers and sweet corn all at the same time, well, at different times. But if you look, there's an actuator there that moves a flap inside. You can see better in this one. There's a flap in there. You can't see. And that's how it controls whether it's a half whip shut off or not. So it either drops it in that stream to the left of the drill or that stream to the right of the drill. I wondered how it worked. Put the sweet corn in here now. I'm going to put fertiliser in this one. And the front one's already got sunflowers in. Just putting the fertiliser in the front hopper now. And then we've got sweet corn in that one and sunflowers in that one. It's out now drilling sweet corn. Stop for. covering some ground, that now. So despite what my dad says, there's a 12.5 centimetre gap, and there's that coming past exactly 12.5 metres away. But apparently, according to him over there, you can drive more accurately without GPS. We drilled sweet corn there. Now we're drilling sunflowers. So you can see on the tube there, you can see the seeds flying down the tube and the fertiliser. Just going to drill half of this field here now, and then we'll drill the other half next week. So I think we're doing about 8k. So that's about, I don't know, 25 acres an hour. While we've been out drilling with this, Steve and my friend come with his drone. He's got a license for it because it's a fancy one, and he got some good drone footage of this. So I'll put a little bit on now, but in a few weeks I'll try and put it all together and put like a proper film on. First day out with the drill anyway, we drilled some sweet corn, we drilled some sunflowers, and we put some starter fert down with it as well. So it all went well. Little few things that we've just noticed about it though. Where the plastic hopper meets the metal hopper at the bottom, there's like a ridge all the way around, that wide, like a ledge, and it gets seed stuck on top of it. So we might go in and like silicone some plastic round it to stop that happening, because it's a bit annoying, especially when you clean it out, because when you put the blower in, it blows back at you and sticks on the ledge and goes round in circles. That's about it really. Went well, pleased with it. We're just getting to know where we need to turn with the GPS and different things like that. Obviously be easier on a bigger field and things. Also as well, I don't know what I mentioned, but I'd ordered one of these low loaders, a bit longer, that we're going to use for putting seed on and fertiliser, so that we can take the mini Merlot to the field as like a support for the drill. A spy in Ireland has sent me some pictures of one of these low loaders in Richard Western yellow, which is what I said I wanted it in, so it matched. So I'll put some pictures on now so you can see what that's going to look like. I have got some pictures as well of the dump trailer that's on order from Richard Western being made, but the files are already big and I'm not downloading them yet, so I'll probably put them on tomorrow as well. Yesterday Gareth from Horsh came and put a smaller ring on. It is a lot better, but it can jump up and down, so we just pushed it out with a bit of an old burr and a bit of a washer to take some of the play out of it, but he's going to make us a proper bush to stop that, and if that's no good, we'll probably go to, like I say, a spoon hitch. Yesterday's quiz question was in fact the air pipe coupling, or the old air pipe coupling off the drill. That's now got the new ones on, so we basically have a male and a female pipe for UK fittings, and that was like a continental style one. Today's quiz question is dead easy one, you can't get it wrong, it's just suggestions. Obviously the number plate's going to go on here, and there's no flashing beacon or strobe on the back of it. Now, does it need one in the middle up there, or does it need two either side for when it's on the road? So let me know what you think will look better, one in the middle or one either side. That's about all for today. Thanks to everyone that's watching. Don't forget to click like, especially if you've watched it all the way through and you're watching this bit now. You can watch another video by clicking another link here, or you can subscribe by clicking here. Don't forget, we've got to try and get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of July, because that's when my spray is coming. I reckon 20,000 subscribers will probably match the finance payments. So I'll see you soon.